Greetings, candidates, and welcome to the lesson. The subject is boardroom dynamics. Today, we continue with the chapter skills and competencies of the board. In today's session, we will highlight the personal characteristics of the board, personal characteristics of the board. In other words, we will be studying the attributes or features of an effective director, because it is the directors that comprise a board. What are the personal characteristics that are required of a board member? The first characteristic is that one of communication. A board member should have strong interpersonal and communication skills. Communication skills. Number one, communication skills, interpersonal and communication skills. Now, candidates, increasingly, directors are being expected to represent the company at the shareholders' meetings and also in discussions with third parties such as analysts, the media, and such like. And an obvious advantage is therefore the ability to clearly and definitely present the company's position. And a director can only do that if he or she possesses communication or interpersonal skills. The next point is energy. Energy. Directors, typically candidates, have a number of competing commitments. Directors have many priorities and commitments. And where critical decisions are being made on a daily basis, directors are constantly challenged to maintain their energy levels and enthusiasm. Energy. So a director ought to have energy because of the demanding commitments on a daily basis. A director also ought to have independent mind. Independent mind. This is mind that is objective, mind that is free of bias, and such like. A director is expected to apply his or her independent judgment to all issues that are presented to the board. They are increasingly required to take a stand when in his or her mind the company's long-term future is not being prioritized, no matter what the consequences. A director ought to exercise independence of mind. Strategic thinking. Strategic thinking or thinker. Strategic thinking. Now, candidates, the primary duty of a director is to guide the company to long-term prosperity. And that often requires the individual to be able to assess the long-term consequences of the decisions that are being taken today. So an effective board member ought to be one that thinks strategically. Strategic thinker. Another characteristic is analytical. Analytical thinking. Analytical. Directors are often presented with problems that have a number of potential solutions, and the ability to sift through data to find an answer is a valuable personality trait. And in addition to personal characteristics, candidates, a number of experiential factors may contribute to the effectiveness of a director. Analytical thinking. Directors may be required to come up with solutions, to certain problems. One problem may have 10, 15 solutions, complex solutions, and so on. An effective director is one who is able to sift through all the data and come up with a solution that is to the benefit of the company, a solution that is in the best interest of the company, a solution that helps meet the strategic objectives of a company. Number 6, integrity. Integrity. Now, fulfilling a director's duties and responsibilities and putting the interests of the organization before personal interests, acting ethically, being truthful, being honest, being genuine, acting or approaching matters in a straightforward way is what integrity is all about. And an effective director is one who possesses this personal characteristic known as integrity. Acting ethically, honest, straightforward. An effective director is one who is not a liar, is one who does not defraud people, is one who speaks the truth at all times. Integrity is yet another important personal characteristics of an effective director. There are other several personal characteristics like curiosity and courage. Curiosity and courage. A director candidate must have the curiosity to ask questions and the courage to persist in asking the questions in order to challenge management as well as the fellow board members. All right? It's not easy to ask questions unless one is curious. It's not easy to ask questions unless one has courage. There are people who don't ask questions because they fear it may be seen that they are ignorant. But an effective director who does not shy away from asking questions, from seeking knowledge, from seeking clarification, and also persisting in the habit of questioning, inquiring. So it's important that a director possesses this personal attribute. So these are 7 personal characteristics of an effective director. Number 1, communication skills. A director should also have energy, because you said a director may have many things to do at the same time. There are many priorities. There are many jobs that he is required to perform. He is expected to read reports. He is expected to scan the environment. He is expected to keep on understanding the business, understanding the external environment, meeting different analysts, meeting consultants, and that requires energy. Number 3, an effective director is one who has an open, independent mind. This is a mind that does not make judgment by way of bias. An independent mind is a mind that is objective. Then strategic thinking. An effective director is one who is a strategic thinker. A strategic thinker. Number 3, an effective director should be analytical. He should have analytical skills, because we learned that a single problem may have various solutions. And it takes an analytical person to be able to sieve through all the data and come up with a solution that is in the interest of the company. integrity, curiosity, and courage. So these are some of the personal characteristics of any board member. Thank you, candidates, for attending today's lesson. We continue to study more in regard to boardroom dynamics in our subsequent sessions. God bless you. Bye-bye.